trees sway. A wooden bench waits at the end of the day. The water keeps secrets it never will tell, carrying stories beyond where they fell. An old paper boat drifts slowly away, like words I was meaning to say. The breeze turns the pages of moments gone by, while clouds draw their pictures across the sky. Nothing is rushing, nothing is late. The afternoon lingers by the garden gate. A bench beside the river, watching the hours roll by. The sun paints gold on the water, and birds wander over the sky. No place I'd rather be, no road I need to find. A bench beside the river, and peace of mind. The shadows grow longer on stones by the shore. The world seems quieter than before. A fisherman hums an old melody low, following places only rivers know. Someday these waters will carry me to past every season I once wandered through. But today I will stay where the soft currents run, listening closely to the fading sun. A bench beside the river, watching the evening arrive. The day folds gently around me, like memories coming alive. No place I'd rather be, no dream I need to chase. A bench beside the river, a simple place of grace. The river keeps flowing, the sky turns blue to gray, and the old bench by the water still waits for another day.
I found a window seat this morning train. Fields of green are rushing past again. A little station sleeping in the sun, and somewhere far ahead the day's begun. I bought a postcard at a country stop, the kind of place where busy clocks just stop. A picture of a road beneath the sky. It looked like somewhere dreams would wander by. So I'm riding while the tracks keep singing, and the summer wind comes drifting in. Summer postcard crossing miles today, carrying a smile along the way. thinking of you too. A river flashes silver through the trees. Laundry dances gently in the breeze. Children wave beside a crossing gate, as if they somehow knew I'd pass this way. The mountains slowly gather in the haze, like old friends waiting at the end of days. The whistle hums a soft and lonely tune beneath a lazy summer afternoon. And the rails keep drawing lines between us, like a song that never wants to end. Summer postcard, crossing miles today, carrying a smile along the way. Every town and every passing view makes me wish that you were here there too. Summer postcard, written on the run, underneath the golden afternoon sun. If this card should find its way to you, know I'm thinking of you too. One day these tracks may fade behind me, and the towns may blur with passing years, but I remember this small journey pressed between the pages of my heart. Summer postcard, carried by the breeze, past the rivers and the distant trees. Every mile becomes a memory, floating softly through eternity. Summer postcard, signed with grateful hands, from a traveler who finally understands. Sometimes happiness is simply found watching the world roll around. The train rolls on, the evening follows slow, and one more postcard leaves my hand for someone back home. Corner cafe by the station road, a bell above the door sings a familiar note. The morning crowd has come and gone, but I keep sitting on and on. The coffee steams against the glass, watching bicycles and shadows pass. A record spins a sleepy tune somewhere between spring and June. Every day around this hour, the sunlight finds the same old chair at the corner cafe, where the world moves slow. I look up every time the doorway opens so. Maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a dream, but somebody's smile keeps returning to me. At the corner cafe with the window view, the little things somehow feel brand new. A cup of coffee, a passing train, and the hope that you'll walk in again. You never stayed for very long, just enough to leave a favorite song. A quiet hello, a gentle wave, like a memory trying to behave. Outside the clouds drift lazily by, painting white rivers across the sky. Inside the clock keeps perfect time, though my heart falls slightly behind. The waiter smiles because he knows why I choose this table every day. At the corner cafe, where the world moves slow, I look up every time the doorway opens. So maybe it's a habit, maybe it's a dream, but somebody's smile keeps returning to me. At the corner cafe with the window view, the little things somehow feel brand new. A cup of coffee, a passing train, and the hope that you'll walk in again. Perhaps tomorrow or another summer day, the bell above the door will ring and you'll find your way. The coffee may grow colder, the records may grow old, but some stories stay warm forever without being told. At the corner cafe, where the afternoon stays, wrapped in golden, easygoing days. Maybe it's a habit, maybe it's true. This little cafe still belongs to you. At the corner cafe by the station line, the years drift softly like a rhyme. A cup of coffee, a passing train, and the hope that you'll walk in again. The record fades, the sunlight slips away, and the bell above the door waits for another day. Was a summer long ago, along a quiet country road. The afternoon was painted gold, and we were younger than we know. You laughed beneath the open sky, a simple flower by your side. No crown of jewels could ever shine the way that little daisy did. The years have wandered far from there, yet somehow time still keeps you near. With a daisy in your hair and the sunlight everywhere, you turn an ordinary day into a memory that stays, like a melody on the breeze or a sail upon the sea. I still see you standing there with a daisy in your hair. The old cafe has changed its name. The trains no longer look the same, but in my mind the season stays, forever wrapped in summer days. The road is smaller than before,
the little shop beside the shore. Yet every corner seems to hold a piece of stories never told. Some photographs begin to fade, but not the smile that time has saved. With a daisy in your hair and the sunlight everywhere, you turned an ordinary day into a memory that stayed. Like a melody on the breeze or a sail upon the sea, I still see you standing there with a daisy in your hair. If I could walk those days again, I'd take the slower road back then to hear your laughter one more time, drifting softly through my mind. And though the seasons come and go, there's one small thing I'll always know: the sweetest moments life can share need nothing more than being there. With a daisy in your hair and the evening summer air, you turned a passing afternoon into an everlasting tune. Like a letter never lost, like a bridge that time has crossed, I still see you standing there with a daisy in your hair. The years roll by like clouds across the blue, but that little flower in your hair still blooms for me and you.
Sunday morning, clear and bright, the town is waking slow. A basket hanging from your bike, and nowhere we must go. The church bells ring across the fields, the sparrows take to flight. The world feels new beneath the sun on this easy ride. No map to follow, no race to win, just the winding road in the summer wind. Sunday bicycle ride, side by side we roll past the rivers and the meadows where the wildflowers grow. Sunday bicycle ride, laughing all the way, turning ordinary moments into our favorite days. The old wooden bridge creaks below as we cross the little stream. A fisherman tips his hat hello like a scene from a dream. We stop beneath a maple tree to share a slice of pie, watching white clouds drift along the endless blue July. No grand adventure, no distant shore, yet somehow this feels like so much more. Sunday bicycle ride, side by side we roll past the rivers and the meadows where the wildflowers grow. Sunday bicycle ride, laughing all the way, turning ordinary moments into our favorite days. Years from now, when autumn comes and silver finds our hair, I hope we'll still remember this, the sunlight and the air, the little roads we traveled on, the songs we used to sing,
happiness arrives so quietly in the simplest things. Sunday bicycle ride, side by side we glide through the pages of a memory that never says goodbye. Sunday bicycle ride, golden afternoon, holding all the gentle joys that vanish far too soon. Sunday bicycle ride, still shining in my mind like a photograph of summer softened by the hands of time. The sun sinks low beyond the countryside, and the day rides home with us on a Sunday bicycle ride. The station lights are flickering on as evening settles in. The vendors close their little stands and the night begins again. The whistle echoes through the dark along the weathered rails, carrying 100 dreams and 1,000 untold tales. The day is folded carefully away, like a newspaper left upon a seat. I'm on the last train home tonight, watching distant towns drift by, windows glowing in the dark, like stars beneath the sky. The wheels keep singing soft and low, a song I've always known. No matter where the road may lead, the last train takes me home. A man asleep across the aisle, still wearing yesterday's tie. A young girl reading by the light as the countryside rolls by. The fields have disappeared from view, the rivers fade from sight. Only reflections on the glass travel with me through the night, and every passing station seems to hold a piece of who I've been. I'm on the last train home tonight, watching distant towns drift by, windows glowing in the dark, like stars beneath the sky. The wheels keep singing soft and low, a song I've always known. No matter where the road may lead, the last train takes me home. I've chased the summer down long roads and followed sunsets west. I've gathered moments here and there and carried them like treasures. But every journey finds its end beneath familiar skies, where a porch light softly waits, and love never asks why. home. The whistle fades, the station comes in view, and somewhere in the quiet night a door opens for you. The last train home rolls slowly through the dark, carrying one more heart back home.
The summer chairs are stacked away outside the little store. The air has changed in quiet ways, I've started noticing more. The river moves a little slow, the evenings come too soon, and somewhere in the fading fields a song forgets its tune. Nothing is lost all at once, it drifts away like a passing cloud. Under September skies, the world turns soft and wide. The days we held so carelessly now walk gently by our side. Under September skies, I watch the seasons bend, learning that every golden road must find another end. The bicycles have left the lane, the picnic cloth is gone, yet echoes of those summer days still linger on and on. A porch swing moves with autumn's breeze, and old dog dreams nearby, and swallows write their farewell notes across the open sky. The years don't leave with thunder, they leave like footsteps down a lane. Under September skies, the world turns soft and wide. The days we held so carelessly now walk gently by our side. Under September skies, I watch the seasons bend, learning that every golden road must find another end. I used to think that happiness was something I must chase, but now I find it waiting here in ordinary days. The sunlight on a wooden fence, the sound of distant bells, the comfort of familiar roads and stories time still tells. Under September skies, the memories remain, not as tears or deep regrets, but like a gentle rain. Under September skies, the years and I agree, every season that departs leaves a little gift with me. The fields grow quiet, the swallows disappear, and September paints the evening sky with one more beautiful year. found an old envelope tonight, tucked inside a wooden drawer. Its edges worn, its color faded, like summers from before. The ink had wandered through the years, yet every word was clear. A conversation with my heart I never let you hear. Some words are easy to remember and hard to say aloud. A letter never sent still waits between the lines, holding all the silent thoughts I carried through the years and time. A letter never sent, folded carefully away, not because the feeling left, but because it chose to stay. I wrote about the little things, the way you laughed at rain, the afternoons that slipped away and never came again. I wrote about the gratitude I somehow couldn't show, the simple truths that fill a heart, yet rarely leave the soul. The night grows deeper by the window as memories gather near. A letter never sent still waits between the lines, holding all the silent thoughts I carried through the years and time. A letter never sent, folded carefully away, not because the feeling left, but because it chose to stay. Perhaps some words were never meant for paper, stamps or mail. Perhaps they live in quiet acts too small to leave a trail. A chair pulled close on winter nights, a hand held without a sound. The things we fail to write about are often what we found. A letter never sent, no address, no goodbye, just a pocket full of moments beneath an aging sky. A letter never sent, yet somehow still received, for love does not require a road to reach the ones we keep. The envelope returns to its place inside the drawer, but the words no longer feel alone like they did before. The lamp burns low, the house is still, and somewhere in the quiet night, the letter speaks its fill. shops are closing one by one. The day's last colors fade. A bicycle leans against a wall beside the quiet lane. The bakery's window softly shines a familiar amber hue, and somewhere down the avenue an old song drifts into view. The evening doesn't hurry, it lingers as if it knows. When the streetlights glow and the shadows grow long, the town begins to whisper its forgotten songs. When the streetlights glow and the night moves slow, every corner holds a memory from long ago. The barber's sign no longer spins, the movie house is gone, but I can still recall the nights when every light stayed on. Footsteps echo through the square, then quietly disappear, leaving only distant laughter floating through the air. Some places never leave us, no matter where we roam. When the streetlights glow and the shadows grow long, the town begins to whisper its forgotten songs. When the streetlights glow and the night moves slow, every corner holds a memory from long ago. The years have changed the storefronts and painted different names, yet beneath the newer colors, the old heart stays the same. I walk these streets a little slower than I did in younger days, listening for the echoes that never fade away. Streetlights glow and the stars appear above, the smallest streets can guide us back to the people that we love. When the streetlights glow and the night moves slow, I find pieces of myself again in the gentle afterglow. The windows dim, the evening settles low, and the town keeps dreaming quietly. When the streetlights glow, the leaves are turning at the edge of town. The evenings arrive a little sooner now. The river still follows its old familiar way, though another summer has drifted away. The bench by the water remains where it's been, keeping quiet company with the wind. And somewhere a train calls into the dust, like a memory rising from dust. The season is leaving, but not everything goes. What remains of summer isn't found in the sun. It's the laughter we carry long after the days were done. What remains of summer isn't written in the sky. It's the people and the moments that stay when the season says goodbye. The corner cafe closes a little earlier now, yet I still remember that smile somehow. A faded postcard rests inside a book, like a promise hidden between the pages we took. The bicycle tracks have vanished from the lane, but the joy of the ride still remains. And an old unopened letter in a drawer feels lighter than it did before. The years keep moving, yet some things never leave. What remains of summer isn't found in the sun. It's the laughter we carry long after the days were done. What remains of summer isn't written in the sky. It's the people and the moments that stay when the season says goodbye. The river keeps flowing, the train keeps rolling on, the cafe bell still echoes though the afternoon is gone. And every road we've traveled, every song we've softly known becomes a part of who we are long after we've gone home. Never completely disappear. The river flows on, the station settles into night, the cafe windows fade to gold, and somewhere beyond the seasons a song keeps playing of a bench beside the river, a postcard on a train, a daisy in the sunlight, a bicycle lane, a letter never sent, a street beneath the glow, and all the little moments that made a summer.